Yeah. It's recorded.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This way.
Oh, you're ready.
Yeah. Hi guys. So as promised, I'm back to tell you basically how I applied for my job, the kind of things that I did, the things that I'm guessing helped me get this position. And I'm here with Ray. Introduce yourself, Ray.
Hello guys, my name's Ray, and I was in the same process as Layla.
Yeah, so we basically started, not the same day because I had graduation, but we started the same week.
Yeah.
We applied for, there were 2 roles at the time, basically the same but just working in different fields. So mine is the beauty and fashion client, and yours is the, what, lifestyle?
Yeah, I guess. Lifestyle, restaurants and business.
Yeah, business, I guess. So I'm going to let Ray tell you the kind of things that he did when he applied for the job. I thought it would be good because I may come from a blogger background, so some of you might think, oh well, that's why you got your job, but then we both applied for it, we both do the same role, so it'll give you like a good insight. So yeah.
So I applied for the job through LinkedIn, saw the job advertised on LinkedIn, saw the amount of people that applied for the job and thought, oh god, but I applied anyway. And I think the biggest part of the application process was probably referencing, like getting a good reference there, getting a good name in, and then just getting that interview secured, I guess, was the biggest step. Once you got the interview secured, then everything leads on pretty quickly. Okay,
so like in terms of your cover letter, how did you go about your cover letter? What kind of tone did you take with it?
I actually took a really informal tone.
Yeah.
I was really chatty.
Yeah.
Like more, I wanted to show that I could be worked with and I could be a good part of the team rather than trying to impress too much, because you want to seem human at the end of the day. You don't want to seem like you're decent on paper, but have no chat, I guess.
Yeah.
So you want to come across as a more human person. So I did all my application process pretty much how I'd speak to anyone.
Yeah, so I basically did the same thing, just with like a few differences. So I took the same tone with my cover letter. It was very informal. Also, not every job role you can take an informal tone. So obviously, both of us researched into Cult or Native, and from what they put out socially on their social networks, from what I thought, okay, well, I can take an informal tone. Even on their Facebook page, they also posted that they had a job role, and just looking at the tone that they used there, I thought, okay, it would be fine for me to take an informal tone.
Yeah.
Also, with my CV, I did a creative CV because it went with the role. You wouldn't necessarily create a creative CV for an administrative role or like management of office management role, if you know what I mean. So always tailor your application and your cover letter to the role that you're applying for, and not just the role but the company itself. Always do your research.
Yeah. My CV, I changed it entirely for this role. Changed it entirely. What I do is I have a master CV where I have everything on it, and then when I want to go for a certain job or a certain position, then I'll select little chunks of that CV that I think is appropriate to that role, put it on the main CV. I don't even think mine was more than a page.
No, mine was literally 1 page.
Yeah. So I had like 1 page, literally the chorus of cores of all the experience that I've done regarding and relating to this job. And then set it up. I wanted to keep it as simple, as clean as possible, because that's what social media is about. You've got to be concise, you've got to be clear in as few words as possible. So that's what I try to do in my CV.
So those are the little things. I mean, if you want to work in digital marketing, especially social media, do something that relates to that role to stand out. And I have asked my team members to give us some professional insight. So stay tuned for those, and I hope this video really helped, guys. Everybody's Twitter handle is going to be in the video. If you have questions, feel free to tweet them. Feel free to follow Cult London on Twitter as well. we tweet loads of information that relates to the industry that would be really, really helpful. So make sure you follow us at Cult LDN, and I'll have all the information, like I said, in the description box. You can also leave your questions and comments below or tweet us, like I said. So enjoy the rest of the video, and thanks for watching, guys. Mwah. Say bye.
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 Hi, I'm Jenna. I'm Head of Fashion and Beauty at Native London. So I look after the general strategy of all of our beauty and fashion brands, into everything from campaign execution and then into reporting as well. My tips to anyone who wants to get into the industry would be to be passionate about social media. If you use it yourself, you will really understand it and know how to use it for a brand. To always read, always research. Things are changing constantly, daily, so always be up to date and know the latest trends going on. And finally, use social for your application. We're always looking for people who are passionate about using it. So send a tweet to the agency, get in contact with someone personally, even if it's just to ask if you can grab a coffee. We always want to talk to people and meet new people passionate about social. Good luck!
My name's Ian, I'm an account executive at Cult. I think if I had to give one piece of advice to anybody applying for a job in social media, I would be passionate about the platforms you're going to be working on. You really need to feel like you live, breathe, sleep and eat social media. And I think when you're working on it, you need to be really confident in your decisions, because not everything's a yes/no answer. And you really need to trust your own instincts and try to the best of your ability to follow what your gut tells you.
So, hey, I'm Franco. I am a senior account executive here at Cult. I've been here for a year, loved every minute. And my top tip for being in the industry would be to not shy away from any ideas that you might have. You'll end up finding that the craziest ideas might end up spurring some real solid thoughts and some real solid creative that can come out of it. No, that's fine.
Hi, my name's Torhan. I'm one of the creative account managers at Native London, now Cult London, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of advice if you're looking for a job in digital advertising or social media or anything along those lines. I think one of the key, most important things that a lot of people see as a disadvantage is youth and inexperience, but I think that specifically in an industry that moves so quick is something of huge value and something that you should play on. The younger generation is the group of people who are most knowledgeable about the platforms that we work on, and that's something that we always look for. We always look for young, exciting people, and energy as well also comes with youth normally, and that's something that you should completely express. And never be afraid to share your opinion and be opinionated. It's something that personally really impresses me. If someone disagrees with something that I say, I'd much rather that than someone just nod their head when I speak rubbish. Not that I ever speak rubbish, it's always genius.